Assalamu alaikum guys, it's your girl Macca here and I'm back again with another video. As you guys saw from the title of today's video, we are going to be doing an updated Q&A on my side. This is going to be like an updated Q&A slash a Macca Q&A. If you guys don't already know this, we went to Macca last year in 2024, and after we came back around like December, a couple months after, we asked you guys some questions about our Macca trip, but I never got to film the video. So here I am today, finally filming this video. Sorry about my voice, I am recovering from a cold, so my voice may sound a little different, but just know I'm good, alhamdulillah. But yeah, on my computer here, I have a couple questions that some of you guys asked, and then some we came up on our own just to ask. And then some are like, where have you been? Why haven't you been posting videos? Why did you guys stop your Ramadan journey through Ramadan? I know Yasmin already addressed that in like a earlier Q&A that was like a week or two ago, but this is gonna be like on my side, what happened or whatever. So let's get started. Okay, you guys, so the first question that I have on here is, what was the coolest thing you saw in Macca? So I would say the coolest thing that I saw in Macca was probably seeing the Kaaba for the very first time. Like, I remember when we first walked in, like, it was like through a little, I don't even know, it was like a little archway doorway thing, because there's a lot of people, so you don't just walk straight into Masjid al-Haram and see like the whole Kaaba. It's like a little archway, and then you have to walk through the masjid and then you'll get to the Kaaba. So when I first saw it, I was like, wow, I thought I was like dreaming, and then as we got closer I was like, no, I'm not dreaming, this is actually real. But it was really amazing to see the Kaaba, so that was the coolest thing that I saw in Macca. Okay, question number 2 is, did you make any new friends on your trip? No, I did not really make any new friends on the trip. We just went to go visit Masjid and Medina, and if I remember everything correctly, we didn't make any new friends. Okay guys, the next question is, what was your favorite part about visiting the Kaaba? My favorite part about visiting the Kaaba was probably doing like a tawaf around it. Like before we went to Macca, we watched videos on like how to perform your tawaf, what to do and all that, but then when I actually got there, I was like, this is not in the this is not in the TV anymore, like this is real life. So it was like, wow, amazing. Like I was like, I'm sitting right here in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is his palace. Not even words can express how it felt. Like if you ever been to Macca, then you can relate, you know. But yeah, that was my favorite part. Okay guys, next question is, what was the food like in Macca? Did you try anything new? So when we went to Macca, like on our first day, we were fasting obviously, so we didn't really know what to have after we broke our fast. I think we ended up having like shawarma or something, if I remember properly. The shawarma from, like, this was in Medina, so it was like a little corner store, little shop area. It was okay. It wasn't the best shawarma I've ever had, but it was okay. And then we ended up finding a restaurant in Medina that we actually really liked, and the food was good. They had like rice, chicken, salads, anything like normal food. We first went to this restaurant because we were gonna get pizza, and then we ended up finding out that they had all these other food options, so we decided to try it, but it was really good. And then in Macca, we also found another restaurant, and I think they were it was like a rice-based restaurant, like they just sold all types of different rices, if I remember correctly. So we did try like Macca style rices, or Saudi Arabian type of rices, if I said that properly. The next question is, did you buy any souvenirs? Yes, we did buy a ton of souvenirs. Some of them are over there like on the table, I'm not gonna grab them, but some of the stuff I bought, one of them was this hijab. I bought a ton of hijabs. Like I bought like 4 or 5, if I remember correctly. I bought this black one, I bought a purple one, I got like a silver one, and a dark blue one, I think. Yeah, so I got like 4 or 5 different colors because I needed some. As you guys know, I'm pretty sure in like almost every video you guys see me wearing this one. It's my favorite one if you can't tell. And black just really goes with everything, so that's why I wear this one. The next question is, what was the weather like in Macca? And when we went, around the time we went, and also we were fasting, it was very hot and humid. I remember on the day of, it was like a Jummah, it was Jummah, one of the Fridays there. So we went to Jummah prayer. We couldn't find a place to even stand. It was so hot. It was like, there was a lot going on. but the weather was like around 90s, 100s, and they had like fans that would spray water on you. That didn't really do much because there was a lot of people, and it's not like a lot of water coming out like it's raining. It's like very little water like fanning out all over you, so it wasn't very effective, but it kind of cooled you down. But it was very hot in Macca. But in Medina, I think in Medina the weather was like chiller a bit. It was hot still, but like it was not as hot as Macca. But I feel like in Macca we did a lot of walking around and a lot of stuff. That's probably why it was hotter, or it seemed hotter in Macca than it did in Medina. The next question is, what was the most crowded place you visited? The most crowded place was probably the Kaaba, or like in the malls maybe, or like when it's time for like a prayer, like when it's prayer time. It says, what was the most crowded place you visited? Definitely Macca, or around the Kaaba, or when it was prayer time, everyone was like rushing to find a spot to pray. So there's like a lot of people. Like in one of our oldest shorts that we posted, that was on the 27th night of Ramadan. That's exactly how it looked when we were there. That video is from when we went last year. So just imagine that many people and you, one person, trying to find a place to stand, and then people are like rushing in, people are leaving, policemen are telling you to move. There was a lot going on. This next question says, did you learn any new words in Arabic? No, I did not really learn any new words in Arabic. The only word that I kind of heard a lot was yalla. No offense, but I don't know what yalla means. I think it means let's go or hurry up. I don't know 100% sure what yalla means, but like there was a lot of people saying yalla, 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 so that's one of the words that stuck with me. What do you want to tell your friends about your trip? I think Yasmin probably made this question, but if I were maybe what she meant was like an overview of my trip. If I were to do an overview of my trip, I'd start by saying when we first arrived, we arrived probably like at 2. We didn't check into our hotel. There was a lot of people. We weren't able to check in because check-in time was until like 5 or around something like that. So then me and my mom, we went out to look at the masjid. It was my first time there. My parents like second or third time there. So I just walked around with my mom. We looked at the masjid. We went into, I think it's called Masjid Rauda or Rauda, I'm not sure. But we went in there and we just looked around, read some Quran, and then we probably checked into the hotel and then continued on from there. And we stayed in Medina for probably like 3 or 4 days. I don't remember 100% how long we stayed in Medina, but we were there for a couple of days. And then after we left Medina, we went to Macca. The train ride was like an hour or 2. And then right when we got to Macca, we dropped our bags off at the hotel, looked at our hotel room, saw that we had a view of Clock Tower. That view was beautiful, mashallah, alhamdulillah. And then we went and we did our Umrah, and then we went to Safa and Marwa, and then after that, I'm pretty sure we found something to eat, and then we went to sleep. We were all tired from that day because it was like a long travel day. Imagine packing up all your stuff from one hotel, getting on a train for like an hour or 2, then having to go to your hotel, and then after your hotel, you have to go to the Kaaba, then you do 7 rounds around the Kaaba, and then you go to Safa and Marwa, and then I'm pretty sure you have to walk back and forth about 7 times. So we were very tired on the day that we completed our Umrah. But that was like an overview of and then we did some other stuff. Like we went to go visit where Prophet Adam and our great-great-great-grandmother first descended to. We went there. And then we went to a couple other places. I don't really recall as many places. I don't really recall all the places yet. We went to a couple places. So we are coming down to the last like 10 questions. This next question says, is it your first time going to Macca, or was it your first time going to Macca? Yes, it was our first time going to Macca, but it was like our parents' second or third time going to Macca. This next question says, did you guys cry? No, I don't remember crying at all. But I remember people crying when, like, we were making dua. Like, there was a lot of people crying during that time, but I didn't cry. Would you love to go to Umrah again? Yes. If I had the opportunity to go again, I will take it 100%. And inshallah, hopefully if we go to Umrah again, I will record. When we went last year, around that time, we weren't really like 100% filming YouTube videos. We would post like one video like in January and then not post till like March and then just randomly keep posting. We weren't very consistent, so that's why I didn't record anything at all on my trip in Macca. But if we go again, whenever we go again, I will make sure that I record a ton of videos for you guys. This next question says, if you had another chance to go to Umrah, who will you bring? This is a really good question, because if I was to go to Umrah again, like if I'm older and I were to go to Umrah, I would want to go with Yasmin and Yasira. I feel like it would be like a nice little girls trip, and at the same time, like all three of us going together to visit Allah's palace. I feel like that would be like a nice trip all together. And then at the same time while we're there, we can get a ton of Islamic content there. And I feel like there'll be a lot of people there that can help us with like videos and stuff like that. So I feel like if I were to go with somebody, I'd go with Yasmin and Yasira. This question says, will you ever live in Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia is a beautiful place, but maybe one day I could live in Saudi Arabia, but as of right now, I do not see myself living in Saudi Arabia. But I don't know, not 100% sure, but I could live in Saudi Arabia. It's like a very beautiful place. The weather is warm, like very warm, as I said before. But I could live in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, maybe. This question says, what keeps you guys motivated? What keeps me motivated, I'd say, is Yasmin. Yasmin's always like, Majiba, make videos. Honestly, I feel like me and Yasmin keep each other motivated. We're always telling each other that we need to make videos. We need to stay more consistent. If we're ever slacking like on a video or posting videos, we're always like, oh, we didn't post this week, so we need to post a video. Or we didn't post for like 2 days, we have to post a video. So I feel like we keep each other motivated, and it's really good. Now that after Ramadan, we came up with our new schedule, I feel like it's working a lot. And I know you guys don't really see me in a ton of videos, so I'm going to address that. First of all, I was sick. That's not even an excuse. I was sick, and that was like for a couple of days, so I wasn't really making any videos during that. And then during Ramadan, I did record a few videos, and then I just didn't record any more videos. Because then Yasmin said that after Ramadan, she was just going to delete all of our old videos. She's going to private all of our old videos and then like start over, kind of. Like if you guys check our page right now, there's only probably 3 videos up. I don't know when this video is going to be out, but whenever last I checked our page, we only have 3 videos up. And that's the Q&A and 2 other videos that Yasmin made. But behind those videos, I'm like behind the scenes. Like if Yasmin needs help with the thumbnail, she'll text me, Majiba, can you make me a thumbnail? I'll be like, sure. Can you help me edit this video? I'll be like, sure. So like I'm usually just behind the scenes. I don't record as much as I used to, but now I'm getting in the habit of starting to record more videos. And now that it's spring break, I'm gonna start recording a ton more videos so that I'll be on YouTube more. And then this is not a question, but this last question says, not a question, I love y'all videos so much. Y'all are doing great and keep going. May Allah bless you as much as I used to, but now I'm getting in the habit of starting to record more videos. And now that it's spring break, I'm gonna start recording a ton more videos so that I'll be on YouTube more. And then this is not a question, but this last question says, not a question, I love y'all videos so much. Y'all are doing great and keep going. May Allah bless you guys. Thank you guys so much. I do not know who wrote this comment, who left this comment. If I did, I would shout you guys out. I'll go looking. If I find out who wrote this comment, I'll shout you out. But thank you guys so much for all of the love and support you guys have been showing us. We really appreciate it. By the time this video comes out, we probably already hit 300 subscribers. So thank you guys so much. We hit like 200 subscribers probably before Ramadan even started or during Ramadan. And it's crazy how far and how fast we have grown to 300 subscribers already. Like, I didn't even think like in April. If it was January and you asked me, where do you see yourself in April? I'd probably not even say we'd have 300 subscribers. I'll be like, we'd probably still have like 100 subscribers, around that. I wouldn't even think about hitting 300 subscribers that fast. But I'm just really shocked when I say that we're about to hit 300 subscribers. And all the nice comments you guys have been leaving, we really just appreciate all you guys' love and support. Thank you guys so much for everyone who leaves a comment on our latest shorts or our latest videos, and everyone who likes the videos. We appreciate it so much. You guys actually keep us motivated. When we see those nice comments and those likes and the subscribers, it keeps us going and it makes us want to make more videos for you guys. And on JSM, I know we haven't posted in that. I don't even know what we're going to do with that channel at this point. I feel like we're so dedicated and devoted to posting on Voice of Faith that we just haven't really been posting on JSM. I do post like polls or like posts, like I'm like, oh, we have a new Snapchat account, go follow us on there, or like something like it's Eid Mubarak or Ramadan Mubarak, stuff like that on there. But I haven't like posted a ton of stuff on JSM. If you guys have any ideas for JSM, leave them in the comment section down below. And if you guys have any video ideas that you guys want us to do, leave them in the comment sections down below. We do read all your comments. And yeah, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A / where have I been. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Assalamu alaikum.